Hi guys, and welcome to Handmade Upsy by Tasia. In one of my recent videos, I did show this piece that I found at Chabad Thrift while out shopping at a couple different thrift stores. I had been looking for a couple of pieces that I could possibly flip on social media and offer up. So as I got this piece home, I just did a once over just to see what condition it was really in. As you can see, the piece is in really good condition. You can tell it's a vintage piece. It does have a glass piece on top, which was pretty much the style for this type of furniture piece at the time. It does have great curves on it, which I love. I love anything with a scalloped edge. I did notice this crack in the back of the piece that I was like, well, it's in the back. I could possibly do a little something with that. So I'll take care of that during the prep work. But overall, it's in really good condition. If you guys like before and after journeys like I do, please continue to watch. You will notice that I have sped through a lot of the more tedious and mundane processes so as to not bore you guys, but rest assured I did take the time needed to make sure the piece was clean. This is the color reveal. So I did pick up a couple of different little paint samples, and I thought this one would be lovely on this piece. I did not use the primer that I did show as far as of the prep, but the paint seemed to stick on really nice, so I didn't worry about too many bleed throughs or anything like that. After the first full coat of paint, I did just take a little video just so you guys can see what the first full coat did look like. I did go in with a small makeup brush because I did not have any actual paint brushes to use, but the makeup brushes seem to work really well. Never forget to go into these little small intricate parts of your project because they do make a difference, a huge difference actually. So, I just made sure that I touched up on any smaller areas. I wasn't able to remove this piece of hardware, so I wanted to just paint it. After a second coat, I did show the completion of that, just so you guys can see that it is full coverage on this piece. And remember, I did have only that one sample jar. The following morning, I wanted to show you guys some of the last items that I would have to use for this piece, which is the polyacrylic and the gold paint. The gold paint I'm actually going to use for the fencing on this piece and for the actual knob. While this process was very intricate and it took me a lot of time, it was very well worth it. I mean, it made a huge difference on this piece, and it definitely needed it. With one coat of the gold paint done on the fencing, you can see a difference in how the piece looked prior. I am painting the actual knobs because I was not able to remove them, but you can tell that it's a period piece and the knobs are very fitting with it. So I just decided to paint the back of them pink and then paint the front of them gold, which fits in exactly where I needed it to. And now the big reveal. I really do hope you guys enjoyed taking this journey with me as I transformed this piece. I really had so much fun, and I love the color pink, so it was a huge decision for me to sell this piece, but I knew that it would really make a huge difference in someone else's home. I think it came out absolutely beautiful. The curves definitely called for a feminine color. That's why I went with the pink, but it's so beautiful. And you know, it didn't really need much work to it, but the touch of color really brightens up this piece. I did post this piece for sale, and it did sell within 3 hours on OfferUp. Please comment down below and let me know if you like this piece and if you've enjoyed this flip. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button.